The Sergeant-at-Arms announces the presence in the chamber of the Honorable Tammy Baldwin, a member of the United States Senate. She is escorted by Major General Matthew Strub, the Adjutant General of Wisconsin, Major General Francis M. McGinn, the President of the National Guard Association of the United States, and Colonel Jeannie Jeanette, the President of the Wisconsin National Guard Association.
Will the Sergeant-at-Arms escort our distinguished guest and her party to the platform? Yep. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct honor to introduce to you the Adjutant General of Wisconsin and your amazing host for this conference, Major General Matthew Strub.
Please roll the video. Wow, that video fires me up every time I see it. It makes me so proud of our Wisconsin soldiers and airmen. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, soldiers and airmen of Wisconsin National Guard, on behalf of the Governor of Wisconsin, Tony Evers, and entire members of the Wisconsin National Guard, welcome to Wisconsin. And specifically, welcome to Milwaukee. This city is renowned for its vibrant culture, rich history, and resilient spirit. The Wisconsin National Guard is extremely honored and excited to host this year and provide a world-class backdrop to ensure the 147th National Guard Association of the United States Conference a resounding success. That video highlighted just a snapshot of the things our Wisconsin soldiers and airmen have been up to for the last year. Meanwhile, our Guardsmen continue to deploy worldwide, standing shoulder to shoulder with our allies in Europe, the Middle East, and beyond, carrying that Badger state commitment of excellence onto the international stage. And right now, today, we have hundreds of soldiers and airmen overseas defending our nation and our way of life. Please keep them and all our Guardsmen in your thoughts and prayers. Now, while you only saw Wisconsin soldier and airmen in that video, that could have been any one of your states. Over the past year, we have faced a variety of challenges together. Our members supported wildfires, search and rescues, hurricanes, and many other missions, all helping to protect our communities and our natural resources. Our cyber teams have been on the front lines, enhancing digital defenses against evolving threats, securing vital government and private sector networks. Throughout all of that, the National Guard has strengthened our global partnership through the State Partnership Program. But what truly sets our National Guard apart is the dedication, professionalism, and resilience of our members. These citizen soldiers and airmen balance the demands of military service with responsibilities of family, career, and their communities. Their willingness to serve, to step forward when called upon, embodies the very spirit of the National Guard. They are not just a part of our state's defense. They are an essential pillar of the nation's security as the primary combat reserve of our nation. The training they undergo ensures they are ready to answer the call at a moment's notice. Their excellence strengthens the overall National Guard mission, supporting both our homeland and our global commitments. As we begin this convention, let us be inspired by the incredible work being done by our Guardsmen across the country and be renewed in our commitment to serve. Together, we embody the spirit of citizen soldiers and airmen who stand ready to defend and support no matter the mission. United, the 54 are incredibly strong, and we are moving forward together. It is in that same spirit of service and unwavering commitment that we now turn to a moment of special recognition, one that reflects the very best of leadership, advocacy, and enduring support of the National Guard. It is my distinct honor to present the highest award given by the National Guard Association of the United States, the Harry S. Truman Award for Distinguished Service in Support of National Defense. It's named for our 33rd president, a former captain in the Missouri National Guard. There you go. This award has been presented only to those whose sustained contributions reflect the same deep-seated belief in the strength and importance of our Guard. Since 1968, only a select few have earned this recognition. Each recipient has demonstrated an extraordinary dedication to the men and women who serve both as citizen and soldier. Today, I have the pleasure of presenting the Harry S. Truman Award to a leader whose support for the National Guard is not just commendable, it's transformational. This year we honor United States Senator Tammy Baldwin of Wisconsin. All right. That's it. Thank you for that. She is a steadfast champion for our Guardsmen, a tireless advocate for veterans, and a leader whose actions speak louder than rhetoric. Senator Baldwin has served the people of Wisconsin and this nation with honor for over 2 decades. As a senior member of the Senate Arms Appropriation Committee, she has never wavered in her commitment to ensuring that the National Guard is properly trained, equipped, and ready, whether for federal missions abroad or emergencies right here at home. Her work has delivered real results, securing crucial funding for modernization of Guard facilities and equipment, supporting mental health services for service members and veterans, championing legislation that strengthens Guard benefits and family support, and always listening to the needs of our service members, not just here in Wisconsin, but nationwide. So as Adjutant General of Wisconsin, I can tell you her support is not occasional. It's consistent, informed, and deeply rooted in respect for who we are and what we do. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome United States Senator Tammy Baldwin. Congratulations. Congratulations. You can go down with Paul, and I'll meet you down there in a minute. I'll be down in 1 minute. Senator Baldwin, on behalf of the more than 400,000 citizen soldiers and airmen of the National Guard, and with the deepest appreciation from your home state, it is my honor to present to you the 2025 Harry S. Truman Award for Distinguished Service in Support of National Defense. This award symbolizes not just our gratitude, but our enduring partnership. The 13 Minutemen stand on its base, representing the 13 original colonies, and the enduring spirit of citizen service that defines our Guard. Today, they also represent the thousands of service members who stand taller because of your leadership. Congratulations, Senator.
Come in next time you visit.
Sounds great.
Prominently displayed.
Look forward to it. Sounds great. All right, we'll get a photo. Take a photo. All right. And now the mic is yours.
The mic is mine. Well, good morning. I cannot tell you how humbled I am to receive the Harry S. Truman Award for Distinguished Service. I must say that the work that I've had the opportunity to do on behalf of the National Guard, our veterans, and on behalf of the defense and security of this nation that we are blessed to call home has been a true privilege. I want to thank you, Major General Strupp, and I want to give a special hello and welcome to General Kane, General George, General Nordhaus, and all of those who are here joining us from throughout the country. It is my honor to welcome you to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You know, winters here are not for the faint of heart, as anyone who has ever been to Fort McCoy in February can attest. But let me first say that all of you picked a great time of year to visit. And when you're not right here at the Baird Center, I hope you'll have a chance to explore Brew City, take in Lake Michigan, and check out some of our local bars, restaurants, and small businesses that make Milwaukee, Wisconsin so special. And I can assure you that the cheese, brats, and beer are as good as has been advertised. I also want to say a special hello and thank you to all of our Wisconsin Guard members joining us here today. I've been visiting communities all around southeastern Wisconsin in the last 2 weeks that are recovering from severe flooding events that have devastated families, destroyed homes, and displaced many of our neighbors. Our Wisconsin National Guard was activated in the early hours of this crisis to help ensure that our communities had the support they needed to respond and get on the road to recovery. Thank you for that service and all of your service. That's the commitment that each and every one of you makes, not just to the communities that you live in and work in, but to our nation. You step up to fill important gaps in times of crisis and turmoil. The National Guard is ready at a moment's notice to serve their fellow Americans. And that is what makes you all twice a citizen. And that commitment comes with unique sacrifices. Whether it's working a full-time job on top of your service or missing family milestones, I know this service does not come without its challenges. But you do it because you are called to serve your fellow citizens. You are called to serve the communities and states from which you hail. And above all, you are called to serve your country. For all that you give up to have our backs, it's only right that we have yours. This is a sacred commitment that we all make with you. We don't have to ink it on paper because it's stitched in the fabric of our nation. This promise is something that each of us picks up from a previous generation and carries it forward to the next. Not just as an elected official, but as an American, I take this profound idea seriously. And the truth is, sometimes we have come up short in some areas. We as Americans have to own that. Recognizing our shortcomings is how we do a better job looking ahead. We've fallen short in a pretty crucial area and that is basic health care. Guard members, like every other service members, they've earned the right to get high-quality health care. But right now, about 130,000 of our fellow Guardsmen lack health insurance. I believe that's morally wrong. It's bad for preparedness and for readiness. And yes, we need to change it. And that's why I'm proud to lead the charge in Washington to extend premium-free TRICARE coverage to all Guard members. We have just reintroduced my Health Care for All Our Troops Act. We also need to step up to ensure that service members and their families have access to affordable housing and child care. Guard members should be able to raise their families and plant roots in their communities with a little breathing room to spare. It's an understatement to say that there's a lot going on in Washington right now. And don't worry, I'm not going to start unpacking that can of worms. But despite everything you see in Washington, I remain hopeful and confident that elected officials of all persuasions understand the sacred obligation that we have to those who serve. Supporting our service members, their families, and our veterans is not about politics. It's about doing right by people who don the uniform. And that's why I'm proud to work with Democrats and Republicans to not just advance initiatives like the Health Care for Our Troops Act, but also move forward bipartisan budget bills that will give all of you the certainty about the year ahead. I'd like to thank you once again for your warm welcome and all the honors that you have bestowed upon me. I am so proud to be a partner for all of you in Washington, D.C., and I look forward to continuing our very important work together. Thank you again.